Time for the 9 at 9. Here's number 9. Old Navy is redefining size inclusion. From now on, it will offer every size for every woman without a price difference. So if you're over a size 14, you won't have to shop online to find your size. You can find it right there in the store. And all sizes will be sold together instead of being divided into separate sections. The change is getting high praise from customers who say it's about time. Even the editors of Vogue are applauding the decision and calling on other retailers to do the same thing.
You know, it's about 35 years too late for some of us, you know? Any one of us who had to shop in the Husky section, that's all I'm saying.
All right.
It was a separate section. They could have just included bigger pants with...
You turned
Did it actually say Husky, like there was a sign,
there was
like
a
you
brand
walked
Husky,
in there?
wasn't it?
You know what? Spoken like a true skinny kid. I had no idea it was such a thing.
But you're fine. It did
No
no
issues,
impact on you at all.
Yeah, it worked out all right.
Totally
for you.
over it.
Number 8, Larry's not here. We had more than one viewer reach out to us to let us know that he should have included this on his list of world's biggest bugs. Did he do this list recently?
Yeah.
I did Friday.
Well, anyway, this is called the camel spider, and it's a carnivore. It became something of an internet sensation during the Iraq War when American soldiers came across them and started posting photos.
Look at that.
One of these made the spider look huge, but I guess that was a trick of perspective here. The camera was placed, but here's a better look at him. In reality, they're about the size of a teacup.
Big enough.
In the Middle East, they're subjects of urban myths, tales of how they would attack a camel or a human, but they don't have venom, so probably wouldn't bite anyone. They eat termites, beetles, occasionally small rodents, but there you have it, the camel spider.
Oh, boy.
All right, number 7, thanks to Sonia Shea 3 for this tweet in which she posted, head empty, only thinking about how Alan Alda met his wife. Here's that story. In 1956, while attending Fordham, Alda met Arlene Weiss, who was attending Hunter College. They bonded at a mutual friend's dinner party when a rum cake accidentally fell on the kitchen floor. They were the only 2 guests who did not hesitate to eat it. A year after his graduation on March 15th, they were married, and Alda responded to her tweet, "We did eat the rum cake off the floor and were inseparable after that, but I was captivated by her even earlier in the meal when I heard her at the end of the table laughing at my jokes. She had me at ha."
Isn't that nice?
Laughing.
We don't do enough Alan Alda stories on the show. A lot of
I was
times
going to say, there's a lot of
I'm
people.
wondering what's going on with him. Fill in that void.
Everyone seems to do an Alan Alda impression to me. Are you one of the people who can?
Hoover does them very well, but I don't.
Okay. Yeah, it's one of those distinctive, not in my wheelhouse, but.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
So many others are in your wheelhouse. That's
thank you.
shocking that he's not. Number 6, who needs an exercise bike when you got your feet? Check out Tap Fit.
So we're just going to start by stamping down. So it's staying really bent. So this is really
working that hiney.
Yeah, getting our booty activated. And that burns more calories than any other muscle group in the entire body. So what we do 3 steps. So let's combine all 3 we've done.
Oh, that looked like
so
fun.
we're going to do
Yes, it does.
2 of these.
Tap Fit workout kits include these tap
2,
shoes
now we're gonna go to the
that fit
side
over
steps.
your
So
regular
1.
shoes.
Wow.
They also include a tap floor that folds up. So this is the beauty
It's
of
a
it.
floor you can take it.
You can tap anywhere, Paul.
Wow.
Anywhere you want. You can tap at your house. You can tap at work. You can tap at your kids' baseball games.
Yeah.
Anywhere you want to tap. You can choose from 6 different routines.
All right.
Which personally I wish there were more. And
Right.
even interact with other tappers because it is something you want to do with friends.
Yeah.
It retails for like 149
Wow,
bucks,
that's a steal.
but here's the thing, it's always on sale online. They got these great commercials. I mean, that just looks
Wow.
like
Well, look, I mean, this is just prime for a weather department promo.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, you get you and
Right.
Tim Joyce and
Yeah.
Morgan.
Front of the
and,
green screen.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. I volunteer to sit in the chair in the back. It's fine.
and just direct things.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. That's a great idea.
Great
Robin.
idea.
We'll put that in our list of ideas. Time for number 5. A lot of people swear that Coke tastes better from McDonald's. Well, it could be true. Most of the fountain Coke out there comes from syrup that's in a bag inside a cardboard box, and that's combined with carbonated water. But McDonald's stores the Coke syrup in stainless steel canisters, not in those plastic bags, and that helps preserve the ingredients in the syrup better. Also, the company spends a lot of money on a filtration system so that water that mixes with the syrup is fresh and it's clean water. And that same water is run through an insulated tube that keeps it cold. So there's a lot that's going on that the average person isn't aware of.
Wow, that's fascinating.
That is
I love a
fascinating.
good fountain drink.
The fountain does taste different than
So much better than
Yeah.
any can.
It is.
All right, number 4, former Harlequin romance cover boy and Versace model Fabio is now 62 years old, and he's sharing the secrets he has to looking so young.
Oh,
What, Paul?
Do you tell?
yeah. Sure. Okay. What are they?
Well, he's got a lovely flowing head of hair. Look
Yeah,
at that. Anyway,
yeah.
he's 62. Pretty good. Here's his secret.
Okay.
He avoids drugs and alcohol.
I'm out.
Plus spends lots of time in the gym. He doesn't eat sweets either, but that's not all. He sleeps in a hyperbaric chamber.
Where do you get one of those?
I don't know, but he says it reverses the aging
Yeah.
process, and it might. His skin looks lovely.
Yeah.
He's also looking for Mrs. Right. He wants to
Wow.
get married and have kids.
Look at that.
Who knew?
He doesn't look a day
Single.
over 58 there.
Gosh, it's a shame you already found Mr. X.
I know, just a minute too late. What's a hyperbaric? Is that like a tube you're sleeping in?
I think so.
no.
I've never
Is that it?
slept in one
Yeah, probably
myself.
just a big tube, like a tube sock or something.
It's not really conducive to cuddling, though, is it? If you're in a big.
Well, he's all alone, so
Yeah.
he has no
Maybe
wife or
there's
He's
one for
children.
preserving
two.
himself,
Yeah.
and then when he finds the right lady, he'll probably stop sleeping in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because at that point, you can just let yourself go.
you
What's
let
the
yourself
point anymore?
Hell, at that point, yeah. Who cares? You found her.
Number 3, here's a cool invention just in time for tailgate season. It is called the Tail Table. It is a collapsible table that locks into your car's trunk and then uses your rear bumper as a brace. Doesn't matter what kind of car you drive, the table will lock in. You can load it up with all your favorite snacks and drinks. It holds up to 200 pounds.
Wow.
Take that up to your next college football game. $169 from spaceinnovationlabs.com. Love a good tailgate, right?
Do you do all that, though? Do you bring the stuff out to the old tailgate there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
See, IU, I know you guys love it when I talk about Indiana University.
Yeah.
Did you go to college, Dan? I didn't know you went to
we have a
IU.
great football team now, but in the 90s,
Yeah.
we weren't that good. But you know what we did well was we tailgated. The IU Hoosiers, we could tailgate. We took it very seriously. If you guys have any questions, we can talk
That would
about
be
it. I know you
great.
love it when I talk about my
It's good that you're
days at IU.
really
Thanks,
living
Dan.
in the present. It's really fantastic.
Yeah, you don't hear Pat talking about the University of, what was it?
No.
New Jersey.
What
College
state?
Something
of
in
New
Jersey.
College.
Yeah,
College
see, I
in
don't
New
even know
Jersey.
because he doesn't talk
How was the
about it.
tailgating there, Patrick?
For Division III football, robust. Oh, yeah.
You guys knew
There
how to
were
do it,
easily
right?
2 or 3 cars every week that
Every
were
week.
just partying.
What was the name of the team?
The Lions.
The Lions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That
You
sounds
guys
fun.
keep making fun. We
I'm
can
not.
compare admission standards if you want. Okay? Wonderlic twins? Go ahead. Number 2, viewers occasionally reach out to let us know how much they adore the dresses that all the lovely women of the morning
yeah.
show wear, and that's nice.
Yeah.
And these days, when we see lots of the ladies in sweatpants and yoga pants,
Right.
let's just take a moment to enjoy these enchanting dames from the golden age of women in dresses.
Look at that.
I gotta say, I wouldn't have minded
No.
being around back then.
Yeah.
Me either.
Because those full skirts hide a multitude of sins. They really do.
And
I
they
think it's
can
much
really
more
give you any
flattering.
shape
one,
that you
yeah.
want,
That's
right?
exactly
there.
right.
What about corsets? Do you wish you lived in a time of corsets,
No,
Robin?
Yeah, I
that
do.
could pass me. Look, I'm no stranger to having to wear some stuff to make all this look magical on TV.
Right.
Right.
Believe me.
You
It's
and me
not like
both,
it went by
sister.
the wayside. Anyone knows.
Yeah.
There's stuff going on, but
Right. The
Yeah.
bird
those-
gets out of the cage at some
that's
point.
right. That's right.
Just be careful.
What is it Larry always says? It's like you're selling a bill of goods. It's like
Right,
when all,
yeah.
all of a
He
sudden
thinks it's fraud.
it's fraud
He's not
when you have
wrong.
all this stuff
Yeah.
on, and then all of a sudden
Kaboom.
it's Oh well,
All right, number 1.
he's a genius.
He is a
Yeah.
genius.
I
Yeah.
know this.
This song is all over Instagram, TikTok, and the country music charts. It's called Fancy Like by Walker Hayes, and it sure is catchy. and I
I've
just
heard
wanted
this.
to play it for a second.
But every now and then when I get paid, I gotta spoil my baby with an upgrade. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got that Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake and some whipped cream on the top two. 2 straws, 1 check, girl, I got you. Bougie like Natty in the styrofoam. Sweet squeaking in the
It gives you like date night at Applebee's if you
Yeah.
miss that.
Oreo shake.
Oreo shake, 2
But
straws.
all the moms out there are doing like dances.
Oh,
to this.
good.
Have you seen that?
It's over,
nonstop.
moms.
We need more of this.
And it's like the moms act like, my kid's making me
Yeah.
do this.
Meanwhile, the kid's nowhere near the
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
We're going to talk with him live about it tomorrow morning.
It's a catchy tune.
It is
Glad you
catchy.
said that before we started.
Yeah,
Really,
I know, yeah. I thought I'd sneak
Yeah.
that in. Be nice.
I have nothing against the song. It's just,
No,
it's
yeah.
like
it
It's
was
just
meant for moms.
What are the
to be
moms
singing
doing?
along.
They're just
there's-
dancing
I
along?
don't know that. I'm sure. Do you know the
they're
dance?
dancing to their 700
They have a
There's
dance?
like there's some Applebee's on
Oh,
this
yeah.
Oh, okay.
date night, and then a
Yeah.
da-da-da-da. I don't know what
Yeah.
they're doing. I haven't watched
Yeah.
the whole thing, but it's like, oh, I don't know how my daughter's trying to teach it to me. Whoa, I
Yeah.
don't get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know, all right.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah. Maybe we could give it a try, Paul.
Yeah,
Why
I'm
don't
busy that
you?
day. I got the diarrhea.
favorite time.